Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the first week of October, so let's get started. Our first game this week is the arcade racer set in the year 2030, C9 Racer, where you'll be racing in the futuristic streets of Tokyo, Dubai, and more. A physical and digital release are also planned. Blowfish Studios is bringing the sci-fi 3D space shooter Subdivision Infinity DX to the Switch in early 2019, featuring over 40 story missions spanning over several star systems full of bounty, dogs, and dog battles. Rated by the USK German Classifications Board, Shrine 3, The Artifacts of Power, is preparing to release on the Switch. This gorgeous action-adventure game features physics-based puzzles, local co-op gameplay, and online support. Exorder is set to release on October 16th. This is a fantasy turn-based tactical RPG full of online and local multiplayer options to challenge anyone for the throne. Descent, originally known in a Kickstarter project as Descent Underground, was listed on Steam last year and pulled as the developers wanted to implement a single-player story. Now is ready to re-release on the Switch next year with plenty of new features. Featuring enhanced graphics, improved gameplay systems and mechanics, Asterix and Obelix XXL 2 Remaster is a classic action-adventure game releasing on November 29th. From the developers of Slayaway Camp, Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle is a Steam darling where Jason tries to kill his victims in isometric levels, released on October 25th. Chasm will finally release on October 11th. We heard rumors that this pixel art action-adventure game will be coming to the Switch, but now it's up in the eShop ready for a pre-order. Including real-life locations across the globe with photorealistic water and dynamic water systems, Ultimate Fishing Simulator is set to release on Switch next year. Air Conflict Double Pack will include both Secret War and Pacific Carriers as a combo on Switch. Both of these games are flight simulators. Releasing October 25th, Super Hyperactive Ninja is a fast-paced 2D action platformer with over 50 levels, speed-running friendly modes, and even a 2-player fighting mode. Gory has confirmed that they ceased development for the steampunk point-and-click adventure game The Unlikely Legend of Rusty Pup for the 3DS, and instead they will be focusing on the Switch. Abstraction Games is bringing back the classic point-and-click adventure game Shadowgate to the Switch this fall. Developers are claiming that it will feature a refined user interface, intuitive wheel-based icon commands, and brand new content. Hitting the eShop October 10th, Shift Happens is a cooperative puzzle platformer where you control jelly-based creatures that can change size and abilities at will, kind of like Knack. Soulbright is a top-down action roguelike role-playing game with mechanics that are tough as nails with permadeath gameplay. The pixel art RPG Chronos Arc previously appeared on the 3DS and is now making its way to the Switch. Kimono Friends Picross was announced and released this week, including over 300 Picross and Mega Picross puzzles. The brick-smashing ping-pong game Boom Ball Boost Edition is released on October 11th, featuring over 60 levels, HD rumble, and single Joy-Con controls. The popular sandbox building sim Project High-Rise Architects Edition is set to release on November 13th, with all of the previously available DLC included. Featuring over 900 scenarios in real-life cities worldwide, 911 Operator has you responding to crimes in real time. Battle Group 2 mixes action and strategy naval warfare with up to 8 unlockable ships in over 30 levels full of challenging boss fights and is released on October 12th. Caresoft announced Game Dev Story and Hat Spring Story a few weeks back. Now we know that Dungeon Village will be joining them on the Japanese eShop on October 11th. Strike a pose and don't be intimidated by the approaching wall in Puzzle Wall, which includes over 4 game modes and full Joy-Con support. And that's all the game announcements we'll be covering this week. Another slow week and the second one in a row. Not really surprising when you really consider that we got 2 indie directs and a big direct just recently, which were quickly followed by Tokyo Game Show. I'm expecting this entire month to be quiet on the big announcements front, but we can hope to close out the year big with a big direct sometime in mid-November. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!